This is unbelievable. I have not even posted all of my videos yet, and I've already got people defending their church on here. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. You know, I heard somebody say that we were never a Christian nation. Never, never. Because a Christian nation would never have let this happen. They would have never let all the homeless be on grandmas with poop up their back be on the streets. When I was in Phoenix, they had walkers, wheelchairs, and canes, and they were walking around, grandmas and grandpas around the streets of Phoenix. I was appalled. Like, who do you report that to? No. Don't come at me with, well, Christians in my church and we're just all good. No, that's bullshit. We're not a Christian nation because Christians wouldn't allow this. The true Christians, the real Christians, would not allow this. They would not take in $150 billion a year and all of this shit. They can't figure out how to clean up a town with all the homeless with that much money. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't believe it. I think we're better than that. And sitting in a building worshiping Satan, because that's what you're doing. You're worshiping the God of this world, because absolutely everything in that buildings, not everything, but 90% of what you're doing in there is worshiping God of this world. And when you get enlightened, that's why so many of us have walked away. So many of us with religious trauma syndrome have walked away because we saw that and we're like, no, this is not even right. This is not right. So when you come at us with the Bible saying you want to save us, from what? You want us to go in there and do that too? You just want to go in there? I mean, I was out in Phoenix. I took a lady that hadn't even been on a vacation. I took her for 3 days. I took her to Tombstone just to get her out of her hotel room that she'd been in for 5 years. I got but the red tape to even help them is a pain in the ass. So I have been out here trying to do this, but it's like, you run out of money, and then just to get a wheelchair or something to loan from a church or whatever. Nope, you can't do that. Or, I mean, literally, you don't have any idea what I went through to try to even help the people, or call the church and say, hey, can you, no, well, we have to check it with this, and then we have to check it with that. And no, they just can't give money. We're deconstructing religion right now. And if you don't know what that means, I would Google it, because they're bringing to church these 501c3 churches that are in bed with the government. They are going to come down, and then we're rebuilding them. So they're going to look more like storehouses where you actually go to church and they take care of you instead of asking you to put your last, a single mom or somebody that is about ready to get their lights turned off, to put their last bit of money in the pot so that, a pastor can have a better suit or go to a conference. No, that's not happening anymore. We're deconstructing religion, and it's not going to be what it is. It's not going to be what it has been. It's not going to be where all these people are suffering day after day after day. And then you take $150 billion in a year and you can't figure out what to do with that. No, it's going to change. And, so go ahead and put all your comments in here that defend your church and your pedophile pastors, and all you, because all you're doing is you're outing yourself. You're just outing yourself and not taking responsibility and saying, hey, we could do better. You know what? We could do better. And if all of us got together and actually focused on what was right and the hurting people, and not whether you have a great suit or your coffee, you got a mocha chocolate latte in your coffee shop. No, or a bigger parking lot. I mean, I've been at churches where they spend at least a half hour trying to get tithes and guilt people into giving them money. This is bullshit. So go ahead, put your comments in there, put them in, because you're just outing yourself. And you can bet your ass I'm going to go on your page and see how many times you've defended children, or, go ahead, put them in there, put them in their comments. Let's do it. Let's go ahead, put them in there.